for thousands upon thousands of QVC viewers, and I just put it on my Facebook page, Rick Delmeyer QVC. Get your bibs out. They're back.
All right.
Get your bibs out. They're back. The Cushmans Honeybells, the Florida Honeybells are back. These are the originals. These are the real deal. It's an annual tradition for so many people. If it's an annual tradition for you, please call us and share us your story. How juicy are these? How a must-have are these for yourself, for your family? We do it every year. We love them.
For 14 years.
For 14 years, my friend. They are brand new this month. This batch is. And by brand new, here's how it works. This is an annual event for those of you who are newer. You get the 7.5 pound or the 15-pound choice. You save $10 by getting the 15-pound choice. But this is an opportunity with free shipping and handling for you to get something that, well, we don't even know how many we have left to send because they sell out every single year. Where not sell out, we just can't, we ran out.
That's right, and we're day to day right now.
We can't make more trees down there.
No, and honeybells are rare. Only one in every 200 trees is a honeybell tree.
Aha.
So they're rare, and that's why. They're difficult to grow, and only the top growers can grow them.
So once again, we're going to get into that, what is a honeybell, but let me clarify this again, Mr. Cushman, of Cushman's Florida Honeybells. I've got two choices. One is the 7.5, one's the 15.
Right.
So what does that break down to?
12 to 15 in the 7.5.
Good.
24 to 30 in the 15.
Boom. Get them. They're massive. They're probably they're not an orange.
No.
Right?
Not at all.
They may look like a massive orange, but there's so much goodness and juiciness in here. It'll knock your socks off when you try them. All these pounds, by the way, 15 pounds of stuff, of goodness sent your way with free shipping and handling. You can't get them anywhere else at this price but QVC. If you've tried them, call us. We don't know how long they're going to be here for the rest of the year, because how many have been ordered and spoken for already, Mr. Producer Man? Yeah, 28,000 this month. It's our item of the month. What is a honeybell?
Well, it's an amazing cross. Back in the 1890s, they were trying to develop new varieties of citrus fruit, which were very limited at that time. And what they crossed a Dancy tangerine, which is a seeded sour tangerine, with a Duncan grapefruit. This is not a Duncan grapefruit. They don't even grow them anymore. It's white grapefruit with seeds. They crossed them over and over and over again and always scrapped the results.
Didn't really work out.
Didn't work.
Okay.
That's the only way you can do it is cross-pollinate
Cross-pollinate and then grow and see what happens.
Wait and see what happens. Well, one day this was growing on the tree. Yeah. And it took years after that, because then you have to plant a seed, wait till a tree grows up. It's a long process.
Yeah, right?
But worth it, because now we have honeybells, and so can you.
These are the Florida Honeybells, by the way. These are the originals, the #1 in their category. It's the tradition. And what happens when you cut open a honeybell compared to maybe cutting open an orange? Not only the flavor combination, but also, and the sweetness factor, but also the juice factor.
Well, I've got a store-bought orange right here.
Yeah, go.
I'm going to cut it.
200 ordered. You cut. See the difference in the rind, right? Now you want me to squeeze?
You know what? Yeah, but let me get one closer size.
Okay.
Okay, that's a closer to the size. And
Look at
let
that.
me grab another glass.
Oh, you're just going, you want to make sure it's an even battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
You know why this honeybell skin is so thick?
Why?
Thin?
Why?
Because it's got to be, because there's so much juice in there, there's no room for skin.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'm going to squeeze. You squeeze. I'm squeezing. I'm squeezing. I'm squeezing. I need to get back to the gym, or I need to get me some honeybells. It's like 4 times as much in that one. Now take a look at that big guy right there, because that's the size that you're going to be expecting with a 7.5 pound. Meredith from New York, as you squeeze, let's welcome her in. Meredith, the honeybells are back. The honeybells are back, Meredith.
Hi, Meredith.
Hi, how are you?
We're doing great. We're doing wonderfully well. Is this a tradition for you and your family?
Yes, it is.
It is indeed.
Wow.
Cheers to you. What brings you back every year for this annual tradition of these honeybells?
Well, they are just like sugar. I don't have to it's just like I put sugar into my juice and I don't have to do it.
Oh, no.
These honeybell are so delicious. In fact, I've sent it to my sister and my daughter in South Carolina.
Have you really?
Oh,
Yes.
A lot of people
I
do
do
that.
not eat any other orange but this one.
Yeah, it is its own. It's not even classically an orange. It's this hybrid of magnificence. And I love that you sent them to other people because that's one of the things they can do here at QVC. Send them to my friends in Minnesota if I want.
Send some to my son and my niece in Philadelphia.
And there's only one problem with that.
What's that?
Next year,
What?
they'll say, oh, are you going to send those Honeybells again?
Wait a minute, you don't love me
That's a good
anymore?
problem
You
to
don't love
have.
me anymore? You're not going to send them this year? Meredith, thank you so much for kicking off our 3-hour gourmet holiday, okay? All the best to you in the new year.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Happy
Meredith.
New Year to both of you, and keep those Honeybell coming.
Let's take as much as we can. There is only a limited number that we can do every year. And
Well, I've got it on. I got everybody on automatic.
well, you know what? If you get it on auto delivery, what that means is the next batch is not going to come in 90 days, not going to come in 4 months, right, Alan? It's going to come the first to get it next year. That's how the auto delivery works. Meredith, thank you so much.
You're quite welcome.
Bye-bye.
And have a great day.
Okay, now let's eat one.
No, let me.
Okay, you.
Meredith brought up a great point.
Okay, right.
Move over here so that your black sweater can be a background. And you see the difference in color?
I do.
It's sugar, natural, Mother Nature's natural sugar. That's what gives this deep, rich color.
Now let's eat one.
Okay.
If you want to use our Bill to Ship to send it to somebody across the country, they're going to love you for it. 7.5 pound, more popular. How do you eat them?
Just like that. I call it slurping them instead of eating them.
That's how we eat them at home.
That's
We
what-
slurp them.
That's why
They give you the bib along with it. 28,500 ordered this month. It's a 3-hour show. It's our food of the month. But I got to tell you, most of the time, as the food of the month, we don't make it to the end of the month, to the end of January. These guys don't make it until then, and we don't know how long these are going to last right now. And we can't call and say, bring us more, because this is the batch, the harvest of the Florida
The harvest
Honeybell.
is the harvest.
Oh,
when it's gone, it won't be back till 2018.
I got a question for you. These are shipping on the 16th, right? When
Yes.
are they being picked?
The day before.
No.
Yes.
Really? The day before?
Yeah, that's our freshest.
Grove to door.
There's our warehouse right there, the green thing. And they're hand-picked and taken to the packing house close to the Grove.
You know, one thing I've never asked you, where in Florida is this happening?
Vero Beach.
Vero Beach.
Yeah.
Vero Beach is where it's all happening. By the way, you can juice them. You can use them in recipes. You can make adult beverages with these as well. And you can just munch them. Probably the best way to do it, you slice the little smile on there, right? A little bit on each one. And then
We take a little knife
go in.
and we go down just like that, and just like
bit.
that on the other side.
Okay.
And now you have a handle. It's great for kids.
It's great for kids. And by the way, kids of all ages. Like you're 75, you're going to be a kid when you get your Honeybell. So how does it work out? Well, it works out to 7.5 pounds or the 15 pounds. 7.5 pounds or 15 pounds. When these are gone, that's it for the year. Here, Alan goes back, and when it comes to the Florida Honeybells, other Honeybells might be had, but the Florida Honeybells are number one. They're the one that started it all. Save $10 by getting the big batch, and even if you get twice as much, the shipping and handling is still free.
Absolutely.
So take these to the mailbox place and see if you could send 15 pounds of something with free shipping and handling. Probably not going to happen. It's featured price, and that buy more, save more allows you to take advantage of that. And it's Cushman's. Why the Cushman story with the Honeybells, Alan?
Well, my dad didn't cross them, didn't make the cross, but back in the mid-1940s, a truck came in he was waiting for, and as they unloaded the truck, there were a dozen boxes of these strange-looking fruit. My dad said, you know, what's this? What's this? And they said, well, we don't know, Mr. Cushman. They just picked everything in the Grove. And that's what it was.
And that's what it was.
It was this round, kind of bell-shaped fruit, and my dad took it, and somebody said, "It looks like a bell, Mr. Cushman." And they cut it and ate it, and it was sweet as honey. And my dad coined that name. So
there you go.
That's how the Cushmans are tied to.
He
Cushman
coined
Honeybell.
the name. So
Honeybell,
the hybrid
yes.
had been done.
Yes.
Right?
Oh,
but
yes.
He coined
Many,
the
many
name, the
years before.
Honeybells.
That's
and
right.
now it's its own category, and the Honeybells are here. Best value in America. So, well, best value in America, not to mention, I'm from Minnesota. I don't walk into a grocery store and get Honeybells at the grocery store, right?
No.
Like they're almost impossible to find,
Yeah,
aren't they?
They're very rare.
So these are sent right to you. They're picked the day before they sent. So what a unique gourmet treat for the new year.
You know,
an adult beverage with a mimosa and a brunch, right? A Honeybell Mimosa. How about that? Or just munching with the kids.
Let me just show you a little something about Honeybells. You know, the juice is held inside here in thousands of tiny little sacks. And if it weren't for those, the juice would be just running around there loose. That wouldn't work.
Watch what happens. Hold it right there.
And the little sacks are very tender and very delicate. And all it takes
And there it comes.
is a tiny little squeeze,
And there it comes.
a river of juice.
So next year's, they're not there yet. They're not available yet. This year's harvest is done. And was it a good year, by the way? This harvest.
You know, it's so easy to say, yes, it's one of the best years and best harvesting years, but it really was.
It was.
They are so sweet now, and Florida's had some cool weather recently. They're getting sweeter every day.
What is it about Florida?
Well, Florida has a very high water table.
High water table.
That's right. And so the roots of the trees are watered well. They're not grown in the desert as fruit is grown in some other places in the desert where it's dry. Well, and that's one of the things that makes Honeybell so juicy.
Oh boy, they're so good. They're so good. And just shopping right now, it's an annual tradition. Cushman's is back with the originals, the real deal, the Florida Honeybells. In this box, 7.5 or the 15-pound. Save $10 by getting the big guy if you'd like it. Built to ship to, send it anywhere across the country. Bill comes to you, and they get it back to these amazing Honeybells. Make them smile. Guaranteed smiles. No doubt about it, right?
12 to 15 in the 7.5 pound, 24 to 30 in the 15 pound.
How about that?
And sometimes folks say, well, gee, I'm afraid to get the 15 pound. I'm afraid we won't use them up fast enough. Believe me, I promise you, you will.
And 53749. We got 3 big hours. Thanks for joining us, my friend. Kicking off our show with the item of the month. We got good food from Corky's. We got new snacks for you. We got 2 one-time only values. And what is quinoa